Can you hear me?
Hello, dear audience. Hello, hello. Let me bring the volume back up. Okay, that sounds good for me. Alright. Well, hello, dear audience. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Today, I'm gonna be playing a little game called What You Want. Basically, a witch needs help in her apothecary shop, and you're helping out. And yeah, apparently you can, like, potentially date the witch. I don't know. I know nothing about this game. I just had a sudden change of heart to the game I was going to play, which was a more horror-themed game. But then I started thinking about some of my friends in my Discord channel. And so I decided to quickly change games. So yeah. But anyways... Also, I am accompanied by Chris. Here we go. I also need to get everything else correct. This can come down here. I think yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah. I think this is fine at the moment. I don't want to skip anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Every spring, the village I live in holds a huge festival. It's a really big deal. Almost everyone participates. There are a ton of stalls and activities, and people come from all over just to attend. So what am I doing to prepare for all of this? Well, I am job hunting. Ah, so true. It is so true. I need to actually lower down my volume, because I keep going into the red. I think today's just going to be one of my loud days, huh? 2 should be fine. Yeah. And for some reason I sound very nasally right now, so... oh well. Some celebration this is, but I need the money. Every afternoon, I go to the town center to see if there are any jobs in the bulletin board. Even odd jobs are better than nothing, but I haven't had any luck finding any of those either. Wouldn't that just be that's just a little neat idea, having jobs on a bulletin board. A couple days ago, I even had someone snatch a job posting off the board while I was reading it. Rude. I hope they get fired. Oh, that's probably why we haven't been able to find a job the karmic has gotten us. I wasn't expecting today to be much different, but I spot a new flyer on the board. And urgent help needed! Looking for assistant to help make potions for festival preparations. Previous experience useful, but not required. Sign your name at the bottom of the flyer for more information. I do have a little bit of potion making experience. This might just be right up my alley. Cool. Oh, sure. Let's go with this. Daytime, no. Super corny. Super cheesy. Ah. Enter. Wait, who did I just sign up to work for? Before I can read the shop name, I feel a strange sensation, and the next time I blink, I'm no longer in town square. Ah, I see. It was a disguised teleportation scroll. In the distance, I can hear a delightful gasp followed by footsteps running towards me. This sure looks like a witch's shop, all right, and not just any witch's shop. Welcome to Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures, but I'm sure you already knew that, right? Yep. I don't think telling her that I didn't read the paper I signed would be a good idea. Of course. Hello, who is this?
Of perverts.
Ah, how dare you?
Not inaccurate. I mean, Chris isn't one, but not inaccurate, though.
Fair enough. I'm making you pink just for that. Also, it's Pride Month, so...
Sounds like communist propaganda to me.
I'm playing a fun little game called Which You Want. You're making potions for a festival. I'm kind of helping this witch out. And yeah.
Okay.
Of course, there isn't anyone around here who doesn't know about Mirabelle's shop. Oh shoot, I need it. Sure, she's more infamous than famous, but she doesn't need to know that. Either she doesn't realize I'm lying or she's too desperate to care, because she just smiles brightly at me. So you can start today, right? Yes. That's a bit short notice, but I'm not going to look a gift witch in the mouth. Even if that witch owns the worst potion shop in town. Yikes. Oh no. Did someone else join, or...
No, Isaiah left.
Oh, Isaiah left. Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Shit, I did the wrong one. Do you have any experience brewing potions? A bit. Great. Then you shouldn't have any trouble. These are all very simple potions, I assure you. The only issue we're having is quantity. There's so much to make and only one little old me. But that's about to change. Daytime Null, come on, let me show you where you'll be working. I don't know how to feel about the name I gave myself. She grabs my hand and leads me away from the front of the shop towards the back rooms. Normally, I'd be ecstatic over getting to hold hands with the pretty girl, but, well, maybe it's best not to dwell on that for now. Your brewing station doesn't have as many ingredients stocked as my personal station, but I promise it'll be enough for you to make plenty of potions. I'll be handling the more complex orders, so the simpler stuff will be your responsibility. Mirabelle takes me to a small enclave downstairs with a cauldron surrounded by tables and shelves of different types of herbs, flowers, and other materials. On the wall above the cauldron is a small meat. That teleportation spell sure scuffed you up a bit, didn't it? You could take a moment to gather yourself here if you'd like. Yay! And now we get this! Woohoo! Alright, so I can't make myself look anything like my little icon, so kinda gotta go... Actually, wait, body type? Oh! Oh, that's cool. Oh, but it just accounts to... Are you flat-chested, or do you have curves? I'll go with the curves. Eyes? I will, however, make my eyes. Okay. The truest of gay panic. Alright. Oh, come on. I think I like this one. Matches roughly what I have. There we go. And hair. Oh, the front hair, the bangs. I see. Oh, that's cute. So actually I want to see how... Oh wow, you can actually go really dark on that one. It's nice. And this is where I take a while. Is that supposed to be like a veil or something? Oh wow. It looks so much brighter up on OBS. That's nice. Huh. So if I did this, which I think this is like the darkest I could go. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. So can I go two-toned? That. Ooh. So pretty. Huh? Shit. Almost flipped the eyes for a second. You know what? I will go with this. The back hair, I can go very short. A little bit like that. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. Wrong. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that's like... That's probably like a high ponytail. Okay. I really like the high ponytail. It gives a nice little thing there. Alright, and now back to my bangs. Woo! Alright, outfit! Okay. So I'll take that. Okay. Okay. You know what? I will give myself glasses. It's like the closest thing that I can to my little skull. I'll go with this big ol' ribbon. It's really cute. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? I guess? I'm glad we agree. We are going to get along super well. You just feel it. Can't you? Of course you can. I should know better than to ask questions I already know the answer to. Silly me. I do apologize if her voice keeps on changing. I have not landed on a good enough voice for this. Her energy is something else. Those one-star welcome reviews couldn't have prepared me for this. Since this is your first day, I made sure to start you off with a really simple potion, so you can get in the groove. I have a customer who's in urgent need of a strength potion. She's really strong on her own, of course, but there's a lot of stuff that needs moving. So, it would help her out if she had a potion that made her even stronger. Oh, and... Yep, Carice is gone. Oh shit. Yeah. All you need to do is put the ingredients in the cauldron, stir the mixture, and voila! You have a brand new potion ready for drinking. I don't really remember any strength recipes, though. Oh, don't worry about that. It's really simple. All you need is some cat's eye, some peach seeds, and... did she forget how to make a strength potion? Mirabelle and I stare at each other. The smile on her face doesn't crack even once. Well, it would be too easy if I just gave you the whole recipe, couldn't it? Oh, you such... Are you on a business? How are you still in business? You are such a girl failure, and I love you! Think of it like a puzzle. Those two ingredients, plus something soft. If you can figure it out on your own, that proves you're able to think on your feet and make the quality potions our shop is known for. Well, I've got plenty of orders to take care of myself, so I should go. Ta-ta! I keep almost peaking the mic so much. Like, my regular talking voice is soft. But the problem is... Okay. I am going to guess that because I'm gonna guess I'm gonna stay at either this volume or louder and rarely get softer, then I'm gonna just have it at 0 decibels. And it should be, wait, why? Don't know when I popped Chris back up in there, but I didn't mean to. He did not rejoin me. She flitters away before I can say anything in response. What have I gotten myself into? What in... Oh, that's why, because Okay, I see. Cat's Eye Gems. Peach Seeds. Okay, so it's Cat's Eye Gems. I was worried there for a second. Cat's Eye Gems. Because I don't know if she said Cat's Eye Gems. I just saw Cat's Eye. So Cat's Eye Gems, Peach Seeds, and something soft. Let's see what's here. Alright! Time to make the potion! Woohoo! Okay. Cat's Eye Gems. That's mint. Peach Seeds. And something soft. There's a blue bird. Is it the feather? Oh, that's the check potion that... Oh, wait, no. We have lavender. We have dandelion. We have check potion. Grimoire. Okay. Okay. Beeswax, as if bees weren't already useful when combined with a reagent. Beeswax can be dissolved to use as a potion base with nearly unlimited uses. It usually provides mild effects and isn't very reactive. Some witches use so much beeswax in their potions that they raise their own beehives just to cultivate it. You don't want to make a beekeeper witch mad. Bluebird feather. Bluebirds are a common sight in this area, so it's no surprise that there's a quick stock of their feathers. Feathers have different effects based on the type of bird they come from. Bluebird feathers are especially useful in enhancing the user's attributes. Be careful not to confuse these blue feathers with other species of birds. Many a shop has been ruined by unfortunate feather mix-ups. Okay. Famed for its scent and calming properties, lavender is often used as a stabilizer in potions. Ingredients, which may otherwise be incompatible or explosive, can often be safely combined if you place a pinch of lavender in with them. Just make sure you don't get your lavender potions mixed up with your nightly lavender tea. Yikes. Don't need to read about these two right now. Roses aren't just pretty flowers to give your lover, to give to your lover, though. Oh, to give your lover, though. Their petals are common ingredients in anything that affects passionate emotions. And they're effective at it, too, so make sure not to put in too many. Mint's coolness. Numbing pain, lowering fevers, cooling temperatures, versatile mix. Okay, so that's kind of for its coolness. Okay. One would think that dandelions would be more common as a potion ingredient with how common they are. In fact, however, there are very few potion recipes that explicitly include them. Like wishes, dandelions may not always help you reach a goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. Okay. This did not help me. I was hoping it would help. Alright. Oh wait, hold on, I need to check something. Okay, yeah. Let me know if the sound for the game is too soft. Which actually, I can raise the volume up on it right now because no one else is here with me. Okay, so this helps me none. Oh no, I might just fuck up on my first day. Okay. Wait, no. Oh, wait, hold on. No. I might be onto something with the bluebird feathers. Useful in enhancing the user's attributes. This person wants a strength potion, so that means they're gonna want a bluebird feather to enhance the strength. So bluebird feather. Check potion. So, how the fuck do we... I guess magic. So, I just thought potions would kind of have a non-magical-esque quality to them. Okay. Cat's Eye Gems, Peach Seeds, Feathers. Create potions. After I put all the ingredients in the cauldron and stir them, the mixture begins to bubble satisfyingly. It's been a while since I've done this. It's actually pretty relaxing. I know. I'm probably gonna wind up being on this game all day today. So congratulations everyone who gets a very lovely long live stream from me. It's been a while since I've done this. It's actually pretty relaxing. As long as I ignore the circumstances that brought me here. Fair enough. Before too long, the brew is finished, and I pour it into an empty bottle. The consistency is silky smooth. You'd have no idea this is my first potion in a long time. Yoo-hoo! The customer's here. 1 strength potion to go. Mirabelle seems to be in a hurry when she enters, but after she takes the potion out of my hands, she takes a moment to look at it. Wow, now that is a beautiful potion. Especially since you said you only have a little bit of experience. She leans in towards me, her tone of voice conspiratorial. Oh, why, I'd almost think you just stole this from my shop. I did, but what? Of course not. I'm just kidding. Let's get this to the customer. Okay. That was weird. Mirabelle runs off again, in a hurry to get work. For a moment, I think about following her, but instead I take the opportunity for a break, even if it's just for a few minutes. She might be the one running around, but I feel like I'm the one who needs to stop and take a breath. Ha ha. Aw, did the closeness give your heart a flutter? I don't know what the fuck I just said. Ignore me. A few minutes later, I can hear footsteps approaching. She probably has another task for me. But when I turn to face her, instead of giving me another order, she pulls me into a hug. It was perfect! Congratulations on your first success order! Thank you? She lets go of me, but keeps a hand on my shoulder. This partnership is going very well so far, if I say so myself. Now, on to the next order. For the next few hours, Mirabelle sets me up with some very simple orders, which all go as well as the first one, though without as much hugging. In between, she gives me a tour of the shop. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was actually a really nice place. But just because the decor is pretty and everything's organized doesn't mean the stock is good. Fair enough. Eventually, the sun begins to set and Mirabelle closes the shop. She waves me off as I leave. I guess she lives on the 2nd floor. Okay, so she lives directly above where she works. Interesting. To be honest, yesterday still kind of feels like it was an elaborate fever dream. One moment I was just job hunting at the bulletin board like usual, and the next, I'd signed my soul off to the worst potion shop in town for a week? Okay, so that's a bit overdramatic. It actually went pretty well, as all things considered. I earned my keep and nobody got poisoned. Woo! I am so glad I checked the grimoire before doing anything else. And I'm glad I was able to, I'm glad I, discovered the information that was needed. Because I was looking at the grimoire, seeing if I could see anything that says, oh, these things are particularly soft. Because I didn't, my inclination was oh, feathers. Feathers are usually known for being soft, but I'm oh, but rose petals and other flowers are oftentimes have a soft quality to them as well. So I didn't know. So I was okay, and then I was looking at the mint, and it was oh, it's coolness, and I'm this is kind of what I was expecting for the softness, but then I was wait. So I went back, and I read at the bluebird feathers again, and then it said enhanced abilities, and I was wait, bingo. I didn't need to look for soft, I need to look for ability enhancements. On the one hand, by this time next week, I'll be completely free from this job. On the other, Mirabelle is so exhausting to be around that even just a week, actually not even a week now, feels like it'll be almost insurmountable slog. Blech. Feels like it'll be an almost insurmountable slog. There we go, that's the sentence. Oh, let me get my mouse out of the way. I do apologize. I open the door to the shop, the bright tinkle of the bell mixed with the bird's song in the air. It's me, Mirabelle. Daytime Null, it's good to see you. I think from I did that. I'll probably either go daytime, day, or null. I might go with null because I'm not like most people when they have with like common names where like you hear that name all the time, so you get used to saying it. I've only ever had one other person with my name, and even then, her name was spelled differently because it was said as Dayanara and not Dayanara. So me just simply saying my own name sounds weird on the tongue, so I might call myself Null for the time being. Null, it's so good to see you. It seems like time hasn't blunted her enthusiasm for me, or the work I'm doing, any. Ready for another great day for work? A great day of work? Yeah, sure. I made sure to study up on some basics last night, just in case, you know. Now that's the kind of forward-thinking preparation any shopkeeper values in an assistant. So I take it you're ready for today's first order? I sure am. What do we have for today? Well, why does she have the cat mouth smile? She does that sometimes. I'm like, that is odd. Well, the good news is that the strength potion you brewed yesterday worked perfectly. Good news? Then what's the bad news? That same customer came in the shop in a panic while I was getting ready for bed. Things were pretty hectic in the preparation for the festival, and apparently she dropped some really heavy boxes. Ouch. On someone else's foot. Wow! Yeah, my thoughts exactly! Character in-game me? That's what I said. She, the woman whose foot had the boxes dropped on her, went to a healer, but, well, you know what they're like sometimes over there. The customer feels really bad about what happened, and she wants to give her a potion to relieve pain. A pain relief potion. Okay. There's a few recipes for those, but one that you have ingredients for contains lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Mint! God damn it. I see cool and I'm like, mint! I already know what goes in this potion! Something cool? Yes. Is she messing with me, or did she really just forget an ingredient again? You're a smart cookie, Null. I'm confident you'll do just as well today as you did yesterday. No pressure there. Now, if you don't mind, I have some other orders to take care of. I'll be back to check on you in a bit. Mirabelle gives me a quick wave, and she leaves me on my own again. Right, what was it that I needed again? Lavender, beeswax, mints. I don't... I'm gonna double check. Look at me, I'm so cute! Pat my head. Pat. Alright. Lavender. Beeswax. Double check the grimoire. Because I don't want to fuck it up on the next day. Yeah. Yeah. And pain, cooling temperatures. Yeah. Yeah. Mint. Check potion. Lavender, beeswax. Mint. Yeah. Great. Let's see. I put all the ingredients in and start stirring. I don't want to jinx it early, but it seems like this potion's going just as well as the previous one. Maybe I have a talent for this. Like before, when the brew is done, I bottle it up. And also like before, Mirabelle is here to take it from me before I can do anything else. Another excellent brew. Why, if I don't watch out, you might steal my job right from under me. From right under me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? For my own well-being, I'm going to assume that it is. Thank you! I'm sure Sarah will find this very useful. Sarah? Oh, she's the customer. I guess the potion isn't for her, but knowing that other woman isn't in pain should take a weight off her shoulders, especially since she doesn't have the strength potion anymore. I'll take this to her right away. Just stay here, and I'll have some more recipes for you in a moment. Okay. With her signature smile on her face, Mirabelle pats me on the head before she leaves. The next few hours are a cycle between receiving orders, filling them, and being subject to Mirabelle's alternating affection and backhanded praises. I'm gonna guess Mirabelle is so used to being at the bottom of the ranks that she kinda has to put on this mask of like happiness and like go-getter attitude. 'Cause I mean, what can you do? And yeah, it would probably be natural for someone to be as low as her with her shop to suddenly feel a little threatened by someone who has such good skills, because then you're thinking like, oh, another person who's better at potions than me. But we will see. And because I'm working full hours today, it feels like even more like a slog. By the time the shop closes, all I want to do is go to bed. Can I do this? Oh yeah, can I hide it there? 2 days down, 5 to go. If I survive them. I will survive them. I'll be fine. At the beginning of my 3rd day working for Mirabelle, I make a promise to myself. I won't let this job consume me, even if I'm good at it. I haven't known Mirabelle personally for very long, but she has to know that our shop's reputation is terrible. That's kind of what I'm talking about. It's like, I think she does to a certain extent, and that's why she's giving the backhanded compliments. Because it's like, if I'm not that good at my job, and actually I'll keep it at 0. I'm like trying to lower it down, but I'm like, I don't think it matters. I think this mic just in general is very weighty on, or it fluctuates a lot in its stuff. Anyways. And if I can help relieve that, well, maybe it's a bit flattering, but it could also lead to this job being way more than I signed up for. Ah! Shut up. I will do that later. As I've kept telling myself for the last 3 days. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days, but I'm confident that things will turn out well. So far, I have no idea how you're supposed to go about romance. I'm guessing you could romance Mirabelle. I think that's the witch that it was talking about. But I don't know how you would go about doing that. When I enter the shop, I don't even get the chance to say anything before Mirabelle makes her presence known. No, just the woman I wanted to see. I have great news. What is it? Jesus, you're rubbing off on me. That potion we gave Sarah yesterday worked like a charm. She even told me Lillian, that's the woman she dropped the boxes on, was shocked by how well it worked. Oh, that's good. I think there's an implied, considering it was bought in that sentence she's forgetting. Well, I think there is an implied considering where it was bought in that sentence she's forgetting. In fact, she was so impressed that she just came over to buy another potion herself. Really? Yep. You just missed her, actually. We don't have any knitting potions in stock, so I had to ask her to come back later. That's where you come in. A knitting potion? That's what she's using it for anyway. She needs a potion to enhance her concentration and dexterity to make up for the progress she lost on her stall stock. Ah, so I'm gonna need another thing of mint. Hi, who is it? Hello!
Hello.
I am playing a very cozy game.
Yay. What you playing?
It's called Which You Want. It's a game I found on itch, and basically you're having to help this witch make potions for the upcoming festival. And apparently you can romance her. So
Yay.
so far I don't know how. But yeah. Okay, so for progress she lost on her stealth stock. It's pretty simple. Maybe a bit too simple for how well you've been doing, frankly. But I won't have time to do it myself, so just put in some beeswax, some lavender, and something red. I'm gonna presume it's rose petals. Something red. Oh, I think I hear the bell. I'll check on you later, Noel. Of course you will. I'm just going to have to figure out ingredients the whole time I'm here, aren't I? Okay. Well, just standing here won't get the potion made any faster. What's something red that goes with beeswax and lavender? Okay. So first, beeswax, lavender. Okay. So, okay. So I guess I just need to focus on the something red. I thought I would have to put in bluebird feathers, considering she needed an ability enhance, but I guess not. Okay, so I guess rose petals. Oh wow, wait, legend has it that a witch once used rose petals to make a hate potion. Nobody's ever figured out the recipe they use, though. Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, it feels like very bad luck. I mean, since nothing else is red except rose petals, like, this has to be the easiest one. Beeswax, lavender, rose petals. Get out of that, check the grimoire. Beeswax, lavender, something red. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's this. Great potion. Another potion well made, if I say so myself. I never thought I'd ever make a potion for knitting, but there's first time for everything, I suppose. Oh, this one looks really pretty! Mirabelle? I'm jolted out of my thoughts by Mirabelle's sudden intrusion, which surprises me so much that I nearly dropped the bottle onto the ground. I could just make another. The ingredients are very simple to come by. Luckily, she seems to have the reflexes of a cat, catching it as soon as my fingers lose their grip on the glass. Oh, is she part cat? Is that why she has the little cat thing, the little cat smile? I smacked my mic. I'm sorry. I wonder if that's why. She has she drank like some sort of feline potion or something. I mean, like, she doesn't look part cat, except for like when she does the cat smile. And she has pointed ears. But like, I just thought that she was like a half elf or something. But it could be that she took like a cat potion drink and it like gave her feline senses and like some feline aspects. So I don't know. You should be a little more careful, Null. It's a good thing I was here to help you out, though. I wouldn't have almost dropped it if you hadn't snuck up on me, I say to myself in my thoughts. But it's alright, just let me get this back out to Lillian, and then we can move on to the rest of the day's work. She leaves the back room, and I try my hardest not to think about her fingers brushing against mine, or how empty the room feels without her presence. Gay! I think the weirdness of this situation might be rubbing off on me. No, I'm being silly. About what? Again? Somehow, today has turned into Mirabelle accidentally, at least I hope it's accidental, scaring the living daylights out of me. While I'm making potions, while I'm on my lunch break, while I'm waiting for more orders, it'll be really funny if it weren't happening to me. it would be really funny if it weren't happening to me, I should say. But it is happening to me, so instead, it's driving me up the walls. After the shop closes, and I head home, I keep half expecting her to sneak up on me again. But she doesn't. I don't know what it is, but something about today feels off. Maybe it's just because I had a bit of trouble sleeping last night. But I can't help but feel that something's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I'm too tired to deal with a real crisis today. But my hopes are dashed as soon as I enter the shop. Hello, Noel! It's good to see you today! Well, I am your assistant for this week. Mirabelle is more nervous than I've ever seen her. I can tell she's trying to play it off and cover her nerves with cheerfulness, but she's really bad at hiding it. Is everything alright? Of course everything's alright. Everything's pushing up daisies for the shop. Why wouldn't I be alright? That's a really long-winded way of saying no. Okay. This isn't really any of my business, isn't it? I'm not even a long-term employee. Both of our jobs right now are to face the day with a smile. Mirabelle pokes at the side of my mouth. Alright. Alright. I relax into a genuine smile despite myself. Now, Sarah came back over to the shop today. I'm not used to having regulars. I mean, having regulars is a completely normal part of owning a shop. So of course I wasn't blindsided by it or anything. It would be silly of me. Oh yeah, by the way, Daisy, Mirabelle's shop, her apothecary shop, is the worst apothecary shop in the entire town.
Oof.
Yeah. Anyway, what she needs today is a boost of energy. She has more stuff to move around. For the festival, but she's been fretting over Liliana so much that she hasn't gotten a wink of sleep. This isn't a job for a mere cup of coffee. It needs monstrous energy. That's where you come in. The recipe needs peach seeds. It's really easy. Just peach seeds? Something tells me that there's more that I need. Of course not. Have you ever heard of a potion with only one ingredient? So then what else do I put in it? Oh, something blue and something shiny. Her memory is getting even worse. Well, I think I know what those are, because the only blue thing is the bluebird feathers, and the only shiny thing is the cat's eye gems. Without saying anything,
Okay.
Mirabelle turns and walks away, not even an acknowledgement. Somehow, she's way more scatterbrained today than usual. It's kinda disconcerting. I guess that worrying won't make the potion create itself, though. Peach seeds, something blue, and something shiny. What could that be? Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I would love a game that was this, but had more complex stuff. So, what the fuck do I need? Okay, yeah, peach seeds. Peach seeds, something blue, something shiny. I'm not even gonna check the grimoire because it does not help me here. I am pretty confident that it's that the feathers and the gems are what I need. Create potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like usual.
By the way-
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I know you're reading off the dialogue, but I was just gonna say I should be able to come on for tomorrow for most of the time because I get off work at 4.
Right. Yeah, I still have yet to sketch out what I need for the drawing.
Oof.
It'll be fine. Definitely won't be screwing myself over like I do every single day. Or every single Tuesday, I should specify. Definitely not Tuesdays, when drawing and sketching takes me like 2+ hours to do. Totally not. Though considering that, I think I will go for a more bust look. But I don't know. I don't know. Every time I say that I want to do a bust, I then just start thinking of the full image that I would want to make, and then I'm immediately like, well, it wouldn't hurt. Ah. Like usual, I put in the ingredients and start to stir. It's becoming kind of a ritual. Soothing, in a sense. As I wait for Mirabelle to come back for the potion, I reflect back on the beginning of the day. Something really seems to have rattled her. But what? I assume that someone who's been in business this long with a shop nearly everyone hates would be pretty thick-skinned. Maybe I was wrong about that, but whatever is going on, I don't think she's going to tell me about it today. I hope she'll be alright. No! Rather than sneaking up on me, Mirabelle approaches me calmly. Is the potion ready? Yeah, just finished bottling it up. Wonderful. Let me get this to Sarah, and then I'll come back with the next order for you. The rest of the day proceeds with much less fanfare than I'm used to. Mirabelle is much calmer than I've ever seen her. She's almost acting like a legitimate boss. It's so weird. And it's weird that I think that's weird. What has this place done to me? Empathy! By the time I clock out and go home, I'm almost dreading the thought of coming to work tomorrow if she's just going to be like that again. Almost dreading. The part of me that still cares about my paycheck is stuck. Almost every employee ever. Part of me dreads going to work. Part of me that really loves getting money is happy. It's doing flips and snorting cocaine. Metaphorically. The past few days have been such a whirlwind that I feel like I should be prepared for anything when I walk up to Mirabelle's shop. But nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Which was absolutely nothing. Mirabelle, are you in there? I try knocking on the locked door, but I can't hear anything inside. What's going on? She's done plenty of stuff, but she's never been late. Is she not at the shop? Did she leave? When is she coming back? How many days has it been? I legitimately was not counting how many days I've been doing this. Hold on, so I think it's around 4 or 5, so I think I have a couple days left. When is she coming back? Is she coming back? Thinking about that makes something ache in my chest. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. For as long as it's felt, I've only known her for less than a week. I decide to wait for her, leaning back against the wall of the shop and closing my eyes. After a few minutes, I think it's hard to keep track. I finally hear a familiar voice. Oh no! I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. What happened? It's not like you to be late for work. I know, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of official business to take care of. Just some stuff related to the festival. Nothing you need to worry about. You know what these seller fees can be like. The festival? It's in 2 days. Shouldn't fees have been handled weeks ago? Well, under normal circumstances, perhaps. But we have a special arrangement. So you have more leeway on the deadline. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's pretty convenient. Alrighty, now come on, let's get to work. Yeah, I don't think she was expecting to have people want her potions for the festival. So that was why she was late, because it's like suddenly now she needs to pay some fees, or like she needs to collect fees. I don't know. Yeah, no, at the very beginning of this, I made the comment that she's like a little girl failure, and I loved her for it.
Aw.
What do I need to make today? Oh, I got a lovely visit from the Lillian today. She's having the exact opposite problem Sarah was, I'm afraid. She's been having such a hard time sleeping lately and needs something that'll, at a bare minimum, give her a really good nap. Okay. So, melatonin. Make sure to put in mint and 2 things that smell good. Now, just a moment. I have some stuff I need to tidy up. She's definitely doing this on purpose now. Well, it wouldn't be a game. Well, I guess visual novels are a thing, but, like, it wouldn't be a game if we didn't have stuff to kind of get in our way.
Yep.
Mint and 2 things that smell good. Okay, this one's gonna stump me. Because we have mint. And I know lavender should be one of them.
Yeah, IRL lavender helps with sleep.
Yeah, like even the grimoire says, like, to make sure you don't get your lavender potions mixed up with your nightly lavender tea. So it's the same in this universe as it is for us, where lavender is a calming thing. But now we just need to figure out what else would be needed. I don't think peach seeds have a scent.
I wouldn't imagine they do, no. But I also don't need a lot of peaches with seeds in them.
So, the 2 I don't know about are rose petals and dandelions. Rose petals I know have a little bit of a scent. And even some rose petals are pretty tasty to eat. Okay, so common ingredient.
I mean, you can eat dandelions, but just using IRL logic, I don't think they have a scent.
Yeah. One would think that dandelions would be more common as a potion ingredient with how common they are. In fact, however, there are very few potion recipes that explicitly include them. Like wishes, dandelions may not always help you reach your goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. Okay. Rose petals, how romantic. Roses aren't just a pretty flower to give your lover, though. Their petals are a common ingredient in anything that affects passionate emotions. And they're effective at it too, so make sure not to put in too many. Legend has it that a witch once used rose petals to make a hate potion. Nobody's ever figured out the recipe they used, though. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I would lean more rose petals just out of those 2 options.
Yeah. Thinking rose petals too, but so far I haven't had to use dandelions, and that worries me, because I've used every other ingredient so far except dandelions, and it makes me think that, because like, I'm having to pay attention to certain keywords, because on the first one, I had to use cat's eye gems, peach seeds, and something soft. And while I was trying to find the word soft in with everything, I didn't find anything for that. But when I re-looked at the bluebird feathers, it did say that they enhance the user's attributes, and the person wanted a strength potion. So I came to the bluebird feathers. Rose petals, like, yeah, I know they smell. I think I am gonna go with rose petals because it's like, that's the only other thing that would smell good, because it is based on scent. And even though neither of them say anything, and as much as I want to use dandelions because they have a big effect, I'm gonna hope it's rose petals.
I mean, the
This is
rose
the-
petals mentioned calming, right?
Let me scroll down to them. No, it's like they are common ingredients in anything that affects passionate emotions, and they're effective at it too.
Common.
Yeah, common.
Okay, I misheard it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But I am gonna go rose petals. Should be fine. Mint, lavender, rose petals. I need mint and 2 things that smell good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make the potion. In what's quickly becoming a habit, I stick the ingredients inside the cauldron and wait for the mixture to start quietly bubbling. As I slowly stir the potion, I think about this morning. I think I succeeded. It was so strange for Mirabelle not to be here waiting for me. And I'm not sure I quite believe her story about having an arrangement with the festival. Sure, I believe she has a booth, but what kind of arrangement could she have that would mean she gets to pay the fees later than everyone else? Is the festival treasurer her brother or something? Yeah, no, I think it was quite literally just an absurd influx of people wanting her potions, and she wasn't used to that, and so she had to basically quickly get a booth. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Is that how her shop has survived so long with such bad reviews? You know what? That is a fair point, because if her shop is the worst, and no one ever really bothers to come in here for potions other than the occasional new person who doesn't know any better, then yeah, that is a wonder. Like, how is her shop continuing to be run?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's no black market shenanigans going on.
I mean, more than likely not, legitimately, because this is just a really cozy game. So I don't think the creator would have added anything. Like
yeah,
if
that was a joke.
Yeah. No, I know. My brain just can't entertain the thought all that much because it's so cute and so warming. Like, when you get the chance, or just, like, later on, because I don't think this stream is gonna last much longer, because I don't think the game is very long itself. So yeah, either, when you get home, or just by, like, looking back at the video. It's such a really cute art style.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! No! You'll burn the potion if you're not careful. Yeah, sorry, I just spaced out there. Don't worry, I know it would have been fine. You've been so consistent. It's amazing. Come on, get this bottled up so I can give it to Lillian. Poor dear is at the counter looking like she's at the store. Alright, just a second. As soon as I finish bottling it, Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands and scurries away. Despite everything, it feels like we have a pretty decent rhythm going. The rest of the day goes smoothly, not without its problems, but nothing that seemed insurmountable. But the little things that have been building up don't leave my mind. What's the arrangement? Why was Mirabelle so nervous earlier? Since I'm only a temporary employee, and my tenure ends in all of 2 days, I'll probably never find out. But that just makes it even harder to ignore the mystery in front of me, even once I'm off the clock. I can't believe the festival is tomorrow. This definitely isn't how I planned on spending it. We've been making a lot of potions. The shop might actually make a profit. And we even have regular customers now. Yeah, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the moment we leave, then everything's gonna go back downhill. And it might be even worse for the shop at that point. Wait, why am I thinking of Mirabelle's shop in terms of us? I won't even be working here 2 days from now. When I arrive, Mirabelle is waiting for me outside with a sad, solemn smile on her face. I know. There's something we need to talk about. I swallowed the lump that formed in my throat, listening to her voice. What could be going on that would cause her to act like this? I know it can't be my performance. She's not the kind of boss to fire someone who's doing a good job. Come on inside. It'll be easier to talk there than out here. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Well, no, that's not right. Obviously there's something wrong. I've owned this shop for a few years now. It's not like I don't know what everyone says about me. When I open up the Welk book and see all those angry reviews, it hurts. Oh. Honestly, I always thought she was just that oblivious, or that none of the negativity bothered her. You never know what's going on behind the smile. And I know that I've been in over my head, that I was never ready to own a shop of my own. Those negative reviews, almost all of them are telling the complete truth. But I thought if I worked hard enough and kept a smile on my face, I could turn things around. It never worked, but I kept trying. Owning my own shop was my dream for so long. I just couldn't give it up. You know that arrangement I mentioned for the festival? Yes, you told me about it. But, no offense, it didn't really make sense. Yes, I left out a lot of information. I applied for a stall this year, just like all the other years since I opened the shop, but they rejected me. Rejected you? Wow. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Is like they literally just would not let her have a stall, and I'm guessing because she's been doing well this year, they suddenly are like, oh hey, you can have a stall now. You don't need to be mad at them on my behalf. They were right, but I just couldn't admit it to myself. So I begged them to reconsider. Eventually, they relented, but under the condition that I pay an extra insurance fee. That fee is very large. They were at least nice enough to let me pay it in installments, but if we don't sell every potion we bring to the festival, we'll have to close the shop permanently. I'm almost completely broke now. No! I'm sorry for not telling you this earlier. I didn't want to put all of that on your shoulders when you were only going to be here for a week. So why are you telling me this now? Because the first time in a long while, I feel like there's hope. When I put out that job posting, I didn't expect to get someone who was actually really good at making potions. And I definitely didn't expect the person who responded to be such a pretty girl either. Huh? I swore I would be honest about everything today. No exceptions. Aww. That's kind of really cute. Anyway, if a miracle happens and we sell enough to keep the shop open, I want you working here. You don't have to make a decision right now, but will you promise to think about it at least? Yeah, I promise. Somehow this just feels right. Not just because I want a job, either. I think we really can turn this shop around. It'll take a lot of hard work from both of us, but if we work together, we can do it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah,
Now-
I think I know how you romance the witch.
Yeah, I don't think there's an option not to romance the witch. Now, before you get too distracted, guess who came up to the counter just before I left to wait for you? Was it one of the regulars? Like Sarah or Lillian? They only needed one potion, though. And let me guess, I have to brew that potion. You really are a quick learner. This one is a bit unusual. It's not a potion made for drinking. It's one you water a plant with to change its properties. But the method of making it is exactly the same. So just think of it like normal, okay? For a flower sparkleizer, you need peach seeds plus 2 more flower ingredients, but not lavender, and nothing yellow. Huh? You'll figure it out. I think I just heard the bell. And I think I know exactly what I need. Because I thought that we had only 3 flower ingredients, but I think we have 4. I really do need to think about it before committing to this job long term. I should at least ask her to get better about sharing actual recipes with me. Yeah, why doesn't she... You know, I'm just now thinking she has a grimoire. Why isn't she writing down these recipes? So, plant ingredients for the plant potion. One of the ingredients is peach seeds. Neither is lavender, and none of them are yellow. What does that leave me with? Alright. I mean, it is just simply flower ingredients, yeah. So they're not lavender, and they are not yellow. But I do need peach seeds. So that would just simply leave rose petals and mint. Because honeycomb is, or beeswax, is an animal product. Cat's eye gems are rocks. And bluebird feathers are, again, animal product. So petal, mint, peach seeds, rose petals, mint. Great potion. Yet another perfect potion coming up. Maybe it's a bit arrogant to put it like that, but I have been doing a good job. Mirabelle said so herself. Surely, definitely not an ego boost. Should I draw some leaves on the label so nobody thinks they can drink it themselves? No, that would just make them think it's made of plants. Which, well, it is, but I don't know if it'll make a person sparkle like it'll make a plant sparkle. And that would be a surprise to someone just looking to quench their thirst. What would? I ought to be surprised that she's here, but nothing surprises me anymore. Do you know what would happen if a person were to drink this potion? A whole lot of nothing, probably. Do you want to test the sparkling on yourself? No, I just want to stop people from drinking it when they shouldn't. You know...
Why don't you want a sparkle?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it were me, I would totally drink it just to see if I sparkle. I want a sparkle.
I 100% would too.
Let me sparkle like a bad Twilight vampire.
I'm pretty sure all the Twilight vampires sparkle, but
That's why I said...
I know, you're saying Twilight's bad.
Here, I don't think anyone could really stop that, but you may be overthinking it. Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands, summons a pen out of thin air, and writes something on the label. Then she holds the bottle up to me. Underneath the shop's name and plant sparkleizer is written, "Tastes like spoiled milk. Do not drink."
Oh.
You know, that would definitely stop someone from drinking it.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. Does it really No, but most people aren't gonna want to find out. Not unless you are very curious, in which case you are very bold and probably have an iron stomach.
Yeah.
Now, let's get this out to Lillian and Sarah. I'm dying to figure out why they need sparkly pants. It's really nice to be able to have casual conversations with Mirabelle. She's still my boss, of course, but after this morning's talk, I feel like we've cleared the air. The rest of the day passes by similarly, but as the minutes and hours tick by, I can't help but become increasingly aware of how little time there is until things change for good. There's less than a day now until I'll have to be at the festival. For better or for worse. At one point, I drop a bottle, an empty one luckily, and Mirabelle asks me if something is wrong. I try to play it off as just being clumsy, but I don't think she buys it. Yeah, because we haven't made that mistake until now. When it's time to clock out, I don't really want to leave, but Mirabelle shoos me outside. She gives me a key to the shop and tells me to let myself in if something comes up. I barely have an appetite at dinner, and I'm nearly too nervous to fall asleep. I never thought so much would be writing on the village festival. I've gone every year since I was a kid, and it's almost always been a good time. This is it, the day of the festival. However this week ends up, it's going to be decided today. Mirabelle asked me to come to the shop early today. We did a lot of preparation, but apparently we got a single rush order. So I have to come in to make that potion while she finishes setting up the stall. Fair enough. I let myself in with the key Mirabelle gave me yesterday. The shop feels so barren without her here. It's such a cozy shop too, I love it. When I go to my station, there are 2 folded notes waiting for me. Which one should I read first? Hey Daisy, left or right?
Left.
Left, got it. Dearest Sarah, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but I assure you that, despite your breaking my foot, this past week has been the most joyful of my life. Your heart bursts with kindness and compassion and cheer, and rather than feeling inadequate, I feel comforted and energized by your presence. If you would allow me the pleasure of being your beloved, I will want for nothing more in my life. With ever-flowing love, Lillian. Oh, love letter! I don't think I should be reading this. Mirabelle, why did you leave someone else's love letter at my station? I should just look at the other note. Hopefully it's not also a confession. Dear Daytime Null, thanks for coming in early today. I know it's not ideal with the festival and all, but when Lillian came up to me and asked for a potion of courage so she could confess to Sarah, I didn't say no. Have you seen those lovebirds? I was surprised they weren't already courting. She even left a really sweet note for her. Make sure to bring it with you when you come here, alright? You could have made it clearer that the note wasn't for me. Why did you even leave it here in the first place?
Yeah, definitely.
This is why I say Mirabelle is a girl failure, and I love her for it. She is chaotic. Never mind that. Let me read the rest of this letter. The potion you need to make today is one that increases the drinker's courage. The 3 main ingredients are something romantic, roses, something made in the ground, cat's eye gems, something you make a wish on, the dandelions! Shit! I kicked my mic! But yay, the dandelions! They finally have their use!
Yay!
I'm sure you'll be able to help Lillian and Sarah. Their relationship depends on you.
Well,
No pressure.
that's totally not pressure.
Yep. No pressure. Well, I've had plenty of practice now, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Something romantic, something made in the ground, and something you make a wish on. What do I have for those? Right. Roses. Cat's eye gem. Dandelion. I don't even need to look at the grimoire for this one. Create potion!
Yeah. Yeah.
I operate the cauldron and my ladle like I'm possessed, not really registering what's going on. I have to get to the festival as soon as possible, no matter how this potion turns out. I don't even look at it when I go to bottle it, so I'm not even sure if it's worth drinking. I'll just have to figure that out later. I've got to leave now. Damn, I'm actually gonna have to lower my mic some. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Okay, that seems fine. That seems fine. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up. Did I actually just peek the mic right when I tested it? Okay. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up, finish closing up the shop, and start to run to the town square where the festival is being held. Oh shit. Okay. It's easy to tell when I'm getting closer, since there are more and more people closer and closer together on the streets. I barely manage to avoid running into anybody. Aww. Oh, there's a little noodle and ice cream stall. That's adorable.
Aw.
And eventually, I do have to slow down, because there are simply too many people to run past. People crowd in groups with their friends and loved ones in front of all the different stalls, enjoying a variety of foods and other sundries. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, didn't mean to step on your foot. Let me squeeze through for just a moment. Not every part of the festival is like this, but the stall area is always packed to the brim. After a while of moving past people, I finally find my goal. At a small booth in a corner barely out of the shadows is a respectable display of bottled potions with impeccably designed labels. Below a sign bearing a familiar shop name, Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. Mirabelle, I got the potion! It's about time! There are so many people here! I managed to...
Sorry.
what? No, you're good.
No, that was a cough. My phone does
okay.
not delete noise.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. I managed to wriggle my way. Yeah. I managed to wriggle my way through people browsing Mirabelle's wares and behind the stall, sitting in the empty seat next to her. Come on, let me see what you brought. I show Mirabelle the courage potion she had me make before I left, as well as Lillian's note. Why did you leave this at my brewing station? It obviously wasn't for me. But it was just so cute. It would have been such a shame if you didn't get to see it too. Yeah. Damn, Mirabelle be spilling everyone's secrets, huh? Remind me not to leave anything secret around you, I say in my head. Well, she has her charms anyway, even if secrecy isn't one of them. Oh, this potion looks beautiful. There's no way Lillian will get turned down with this. If you ask me, I don't think she'd get turned down without it either. But I'm not going to refuse her money. Fair enough, we certainly need it. There's no time to waste. Let's go back to selling. You, in the red shirt. You look like someone whose life woes can be helped with a stiff drink. I've got plenty of stiff drinks here for the discerning customer. Mirabelle, that's not what a stiff drink is. She laughs brightly before turning to look at me with a twinkle in her eye. It's got your attention, didn't it? You're not supposed to get my attention. Am I not? Why is she doing the duck face? She's doing the little kissy duck face. Damn, Mirabelle, you are too cute. Mirabelle flutters her eyelashes at me. My face immediately feels hot, and I jerk around to look away from her. I was wanting to play... I told Chris... Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, before I make my comment, is the main character female?
Yes.
Okay, I was saying this is definitely like the strongest lesbian vibes I've ever heard.
Yeah, this is sapphic as fuck, and I love it. But yeah, I told Chris this, but I was originally gonna play a different game that was more horror coded, but then I changed my mind because some of the warnings for that game definitely, like, it definitely would need like several like trigger warnings, and I do think I want to play the game privately to check it out myself. So yeah, I quickly changed what game I was gonna play, and so then I was just kind of thinking to myself like, let me see if I can play like, because I also realized I haven't played any games that are like Pride themed, so I was like, can I find something like that? And then I got this, because I have several games on my wish list, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, this is great. So I just quickly downloaded it, and yeah. All it had to sell me on was that you could romance the witch, and you are a female, character. And I'm like, perfect, let's do this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's doing this on purpose. Mirabelle's flirting with us. Yay!
Yay!
Mission accomplished. You! I point to a tired-looking woman holding a baby on one arm with a small child holding her other hand. Do you need a monstrous energy potion? As the day goes on, Mirabelle and I try to get people's attention, but surprisingly, it turns out to not be necessary. People are coming to stop at our stall, even without being called over. At first, I thought it was out of morbid curiosity, what with how bad a reputation Mirabelle's shop has. And maybe for some people, that was it. But soon, people actually started to buy potions. Gradually, but steadily, the number of potions resting atop our table dwindled. Even Lillian came over to pick up her courage potion. Sarah stood at her side with a hand resting casually on Lillian's shoulder. As Sarah made small talk with Mirabelle, Lillian secretly swiped both the potion she'd ordered and the note she'd written. Finally, it'll be going to its intended recipient. I'm pretty sure Lillian wants this to be a secret, so I don't say anything, but I cheer her on internally. I think Mirabelle was right. Hello, who is this?
This is Christian. I am back. Sorry I had to leave. I had D&D, but 2 of my players didn't show up, so I'm back here.
Oh,
Oh no.
And I have a party of 4. 2 disappearing means no session.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's pretty bad when half the party is gone.
yeah.
Yeah. What's going
Well-
on here?
Well, you made it just in time for a lot of sapphic romance.
I see.
I think Mirabelle was right that she doesn't really need luck, though. Sarah's so obviously smitten with her that a confession would be a formality. Ooh, there's a little honey stall and a fish stall. I like seeing all these little stalls. They're really cute. And as the sun set, someone bought the last of the potions we set up. Yes, just in time. We did it! We did it! The shop could stay
I'm
open!
actually gonna leave because I decided to play Disco Elysium, and that's a story game, and I can't listen to people and play a story game.
Yeah,
You know
sorry.
what's fair?
No
this
worries.
game. Yeah,
No,
this game
I'm
is a very.
apologizing because I entered to hang out, but I'm like, oh wait, I can't listen to voices and do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, have fun. Have fun with that game.
I will. You have fun with yours.
I will.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We did it! The shop can stay open! Just as Mirabelle said that, a burst of purple fireworks blasted through the sky. Even the fireworks are celebrating our momentous achievement. They are. How courteous of them. Of course, I know it's just a coincidence, but it's nice to think that the rest of the village wants to celebrate with us too. Since we no longer have anything to sell, an excellent problem to have, all we can do is watch the fireworks display light up the night sky. It paints the view above us with a rainbow of different colors. Oh, really? A rainbow of different colors, you say? I know fireworks are typically a rainbow of different colors, but come on! All both beautiful and fleeting. I've seen the fireworks a ton of times. Alone, with family, with friends. But somehow, it feels different this year. I look to the side to see where Mirabelle is sitting next to me. She's looking at the fireworks with a determined expression on her face. I wonder if she feels the same way I... While I was thinking about her, Mirabelle kisses me softly on the lips! Yes!
Yay!
I'm clapping. I am happy.
Yeah.
Yay! We got our apothecary witch girlfriend.
Yay!
Who's such a girl failure, but I love her. It's awfully unprofessional, I know, but I've been wanting to do that for a while now. You have?
The way she said that was amazing!
Oh, they're so gay, I love it!
I've been wanting to do that for a while now.
Yeah. It's been very distracting. Now I have a very important question for you. Is she... No, she couldn't be. Not this soon. Do you promise to come to work tomorrow morning? Will you kiss me again if I do? Absolutely. Then I promise. I'll keep working for you tomorrow and every day after that, and get all of the kisses. Hold on, you'll need vacations and sick days too. Suddenly, I can't help but feel grateful that my last job let me go. If they hadn't gotten rid of me, I wouldn't be here right now. The future of the shop might still be uncertain, but one thing's for sure. However it turns out, Mirabelle and I will face together. And that's it! That's the game! Oh, that was lovely. That was adorable. Okay, part of me is tempted. I'm gonna go to the page. I'm gonna go to the page for this real quickly. Because I want to see...
Okay.
Well, I want to see if this game has multiple endings. Because I could really only think of two endings. The ending that I just got, and then a utter failure ending. Where you literally fail at either your first potion or every potion, and then you just simply doom the shop. I don't want to do it though. This is too cute. I don't want to ruin this for her. After doing this, will the two of you see through to the festival? Will you be able to make a single potion? Will this... Oh, hey! The game's description even calls Mirabelle a girl failure. I'm so happy with myself. I am so happy I caught that.
Well, honestly, I've not even heard that term before.
Really? Because I feel like it's a pretty popular term.
I don't know, maybe just not in the circles I look at in the internet for some reason.
Well, cause you have a girl boss who is very good at
I know what a
does.
girl boss is.
Yeah, you have the girly pop. Then you have I can't remember another one, but then you have girl failure. It's basically the opposite of a girl boss. You fail at everything you do.
Uh-huh.
You want to make let's say for an instant, you're running down the street to give your friend a hug, and then you just suddenly trip and fall on your face. That would be girl failure.
Yeah, I can't think of the term right now, but I think I've just heard that referred to as something else.
Fair enough. Huh. More information. Let me see. That's cool.
Well,
It
while you're doing that, I better go ahead and go back to work. I want to see through till the end.
yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, see ya.
See ya.
So the nice thing about this, because I'm looking at like even more information and everything, and for content, it says no generative AI was used, which is great. I love that. Yeah, so I don't have any other. I mean, other than the cat game, but again, like I said, I need to play that by myself and try it out. Holy shit. And I think maybe 2 weeks from now, I'll probably play it. But because I will have already played it, I might use that as my first in-character live stream for Ventus. And then I can have an in-character live stream for me. But I don't know. But yeah, that'll be it for today. This was so nice. I usually don't, like, I'm really surprised that I'm not surprised that it's this short. I kind of figured it was going to be this short. But at the same time, considering what I usually do, for with Minecraft and Pokemon Infinite Fusions, those take me a while to get anywhere in progress, that it felt really nice. It feels really nice playing just a short, sweet game. Studio, damn, I am like blanking on how the E needs to be said. Blah, blah, blah. Is it like Alan? Studio Alan? I'm so sorry if I'm fucking up the name. But either way, you made such a cute game. And I love it. And yeah. This is such a good game. I kind of wish there was a sequel to this, or just another game like this, where the puzzles are harder and you have more ingredients. And so then it becomes a real test of skill. And it'd be great. But yeah. Definitely. I recommend this game. It's a really nice game. And yeah, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna just simply... Also gonna mute Discord because, yeah. Yeah, that'll be it for today. And I will see you guys 2 weeks from now. Well, I'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, for gaming. Tomorrow, I am going to be drawing, if you watched my 2 weeks of drawing my D&D characters for Pride Month, Johnny, the Relic-born skeleton, 'cause Crooked Moon stuff, but Johnny, the skeleton with the pan shirt and the non-binary scarf, I'll be drawing a little picture of them, and Kane, Daisy's character, who is ace and gay. if I remember correctly. And I'll be drawing a sweet little picture of them kissing. It'll be more of just like a sketch, more than likely, but I do want to color it a little bit. And yeah. I love this music. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of everything for this. But yeah, I'll be drawing a picture of them tomorrow. In which case, I need to figure out whether or not I want to do what I want to do. I might do, like, 2 sketches. One, which is the original idea I had, where Johnny is holding Kane up, because Kane is much shorter than them. But Johnny holding Kane up, and then the Spider-Man-esque kiss. And yeah. And then Friday, I know I've been saying this all Pride Month, but like we should have a Line 42 session this Friday. Last week, our DM was like having to do a lot of work, more than normal. So they were really fucking tired. And we told them it was fine to cancel. And yeah. So we should be having a session this Friday. If not, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And yeah, I will see you all I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.